Hello everyone, how goes it? Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity. I was just walking around my world here trying to get all of my tools replaced. If you remember in last episode, I had a little bit of an incident with some lava, so I'm trying to work on getting my tools back, but I just remembered while I was doing all of this that this mod pack, let me actually get to the pickaxe page. This mod pack has gravestones when you die. I remember that because when I died to the Wither Cat the first time there was a gravestone left behind. So, that means possibly that I have a gravestone sitting in the lava in the nether, which obviously isn't too great because it's in the lava, but it's possible that I can still get that back, especially if I use sand to pillar my way down, although it's going to take quite a bit of sand, so I'll probably need to gather that from some of these beaches around my base here. But I think I'm going to try that out just to see if there is a gravestone left behind in the lava. And maybe I can get it back, I don't know. So I'm going to go try that off camera because it's probably going to take a long time to get all the sand and pillar my way down. And I'll report back to you guys with the results on that one. Hopefully we'll get our stuff back here. Aha! Success! I did find my gravestone down here and it was still intact, so it actually wasn't too deep in the lava either. As you can see, I didn't need too much sand to get out or dig out the area that I needed here. So that's pretty awesome. I still do need to dig it out. And it is surrounded by lava still outside this sand, so hopefully the items stay in here. Let's see if that works out. Hopefully I don't... There we go. Sweet. Yeah, it looks like I got everything back. Very cool. So obviously, it probably wasn't really worth the risk doing this. I didn't have too much great stuff on me in the first place, but I wanted to see if it was possible, so it was, and that's very cool. Now I just need to get my way back out of here and back to the base. But yeah, that's pretty cool that they have the gravestones in the mod pack like this, so you don't have to worry about your items despawning or burning up in lava, although it kind of takes away... Oh no, there's a ghast outside. Alright, I might just wait a little bit until I go out there. But it kind of takes away the danger of the lava in Minecraft because you don't really have to worry about your items burning up in it. But I guess there's kind of the pluses and minuses of that. Alright, so I'll see you guys back at my base when I get there. Alright, back in my base now, home sweet home. After a little bit of trouble down there in the nether, I had to avoid quite a few mobs because I didn't bring a sword down with me, and even if I did have one, I don't think I could have killed some of them. There's some pretty weird mobs in the nether in this mod pack, and obviously ghasts are a little bit of an issue if you only have a sword also. But I did find some nether sulfur ore, and I cooked those up, and it actually gave me 2 for 1, so I had 6 nether sulfur, and when I put it in the furnace it gave me 12 sulfur ore, so I should be able to break these up and get some sulfur now, which is a lot safer than getting the clouds out of the nether. And this should give me pretty much everything I need for my jetpack except for a little bit of leather, so this gives us this type of sulfur. Hopefully we can still use that in the jetpack recipes that are in this. Let's see, I think it was this one that needed them? No? Which piece was it? This? Yeah, there we go. Cool, so yeah, that has the railcraft sulfur, so this will be more than enough for what we needed for our jetpack, although more so, I think we need a little bit of leather as well for the leather strap for the jetpack, but more so we need a way to charge it, and I have a way to make power, but I don't have a way to put the jetpack in here and charge it, because this is the spot for fuel like coal, so I couldn't put the jetpack right here, so I need a way to charge it, and I'm not sure yet what you use in this mod pack to charge items. I have seen these ones here. These are called charge pads. I would assume that we could use those. So let's see, how can we build one of these? Electrum, I think Electrum's pretty hard to get. I can't remember what the mixture is. Let's see if we can find it in here. Smelting Electrum, that's not very helpful. So it's a mixture of gold and silver. Okay, so that's not too bad. Although we still do need an Eye of Ender. I don't think I have any Ender Pearls yet. And we need a flux capacitor. That's not too terrible. And machine frame. Yeah, so signalum gear. What is signalum? I have no idea how to make this. Let's see. That's all blend. Copper and silver. Okay, that's not too bad either. So we can actually build this, except I don't have any ender pearls yet, so maybe if we can find another type of charger, we could build that. Yep. Alright, there we go. So There's charge pads from industrial craft as well. I don't think there's any other types of charge pads, so let's see how hard these are to build as well. So I need some rubber, some conduits, which are mostly just rubber and copper. And what is this? We need a bat box as well, and that needs some batteries. Man, that one gets pretty complicated. But that one actually is probably much more easy to do since we don't need an ender pearl for it, although I do need the rubber, and I haven't really collected any rubber trees yet, so I guess I'll work on either getting an ender pearl or some rubber going, and then we can start getting a charge pad for our jetpack, because I have everything I need for our jetpack right now, but no real way to charge it, so it wouldn't be very useful. So I'll work on finding those around here, and I'll be right back. Wow, so I was just gliding around looking for some cows for the leather straps that I needed, and I came upon this area over here. This looks really cool. And check out these trees, they're huge. I don't know if that's a biomes of plenty thing or what, but I guess I'll glide over there and we can find out. But this area is really cool. I have this huge water, the lava, I've got like an overgrown cherry blossom, and some massive trees here. These are really cool. It'd be really awesome to build a base in one of these or something. Although I'm sure a lot of people do that. Like the first thing they do if they find these things is they build a base in them. They seem really cool though. So let's see what these are. These are oak leaves, but it must be the biome that makes them kind of greenish bluish is what it looks like. And what are these trees? These are massive sacred oaks from Biomes of Plenty. So it is a Biomes of Plenty, and it looks like it's called Sacred Springs, looking under the mini-map on the right there. It's a Sacred Springs biome. That's really cool. This is a great biome to build a base in, and since I only have a temporary base right now, I'll have to keep this in mind for once I actually start building my normal base. And I think this looks like a cherry blossom, but it looks huge. Let's see if it is just a cherry blossom. Sakura, okay, or Sakura. So it's kind of like a cherry blossom. And it still has a really tiny trunk. That's weird. Very cool, though. Alright, so I'm going to keep looking around for endermen and cows and rubber trees. Hopefully I'll have some more progress once we get back. Alright, so I am just about finished here with our jetpack and our charger. I'm just getting all the pieces together here at the end. I think I have pretty much everything now. And I did a whole bunch of stuff off camera. It's a lot of little steps. And maybe I took the more complicated route because I went with the charger that took the ender pearl instead of the one that took the rubber. I don't know. Although I did gather rubber as well if I ever would have needed that. But I'm not sure. It did take a lot of steps though, so I did most of it off camera. And I have pretty much everything I need here to build this now. So if we can get our jetpack going here. So we need the strap, the capacitor, the two thrusters, and lead. Which I have all of those things already. I think it went like this, and we have our 4 lead. Hopefully these ones work. Yep, cool. So we have our jetpack now, but we still need a way to charge that, and I was just finishing up the pieces for our charger. I built an alloy smelter, which is something from Ender.io, which basically lets you turn a couple different pieces into a single type of alloy, and it's basically like a pretty complex furnace. And that one took also quite a bit to build, but I got that now. And I need this to build our signalum or signalum, whatever it is called. I need to make some of that. So let's see if we can find that in here. Yeah, so I need to get one of these gears here. So I need 4 of these. And if I remember correctly, they were in the alloy smelter. Yep. So we need copper, silver, and redstone. So if I toss these in here, like they were in that picture, it should turn them into the signalum. Well, it took them. Oh, okay, there it goes. Wow, it's really slow. I thought this was going to be a lot faster. At least it was when I looked at the picture in here. It definitely went really quick when I was looking at this one. Yeah, this is way faster. What's up with that? I have plenty of power in there. Alright, well, while that's going, that's pretty much the last piece that we need. I just have to put together that with some hardened glass, and or actually the gear goes with the iron, and then I put that with the hardened glass in this machine frame. That should give us the last piece that we need for our charger here. Let's see, where was it? Right here. So I just need this gear right here. I already have the other pieces. And that goes into here. And I already have all of these as well, although I do need to make our ender eye still, which I found some cinder pearls. These actually give you the blaze powder instead of having to find blaze in the nether, so that's really convenient. So I'm going to use that to make our eye of ender for this piece here. And that'll be our last piece that we need once this finishes up, which is pretty close. And I was thinking also with these Thaumcraft things over here that have been next to our base here, I haven't seen any bad guys spawn out of them, or like any wisps or any sort of mobs specific to Thaumcraft spawn, so I guess they're probably not too bad. I mean, I haven't really looked up anything in the Wikipedia to know what they do or if they're terrible, so I think we should be okay to open the chests. So let's see what we can find in these. Hopefully it doesn't do anything too crazy. Anything spawn? Nope. Alright, what do we get? Mundane amulets. I don't have much inventory space, so I'll actually just leave these in here since they're next to our base anyway. 10 ingots, that's cool. Ender lily seeds, awesome. I think you can plant these and they actually will sprout into ender pearls, if I remember correctly. The ender. 6 attack damage. Wow, it has a lot of durability. Increased skull and ender pearl drops. Oh, that's awesome. So that'll help us get ender pearls from the enderman that we find around here. And it looks like it could be... It either is empowered or it can be empowered. I'm not sure. So I guess I'll take that, and I might as well just use that over my sword because it's better all the way around. And especially with those drops. Steel boots, protection 2, durability. I don't know if these are actually any special, but I guess I'll wear them since we have them. And we have some copper. An unknown dimlet. Put this unknown dimlet in a dimlet researcher to discover its purpose. A dimlet researcher from RF Tools. I have no idea what that is. That's cool. Also, we got some nether wart, so I don't have to find another fortress for that. We got a song, some amber, and another song. Cool. So I'm especially interested in this one. I don't have any idea what that does. And as far as these go, I assume that they're part of the research that goes into the Thaumcraft. I'm not sure. Let's see. So I'll equip these boots first, and let's see if we can see what the dimlet charger is. Dimlet filter, researcher, scrambler. Wow, this looks like it gets pretty complicated, whatever it is. What did it say to put it into? Into the researcher. So that's this one right here. Put it in, and it will return a random known dimlet. Huh. So I assume it gives one of these randomly. Wow, that looks like that gets pretty complicated though, so I'll save that for later. Let's see what we can get over at this one here. I think we have at least 3 around our base here. So yeah, we just did this one, so we still have that one too. I don't know if it has a chest. Let's see what this one has. Some more of these guys. Some music. A mega rubber sapling. Mega rubber sapling. I wonder what that does. I have seen some mod packs have some mega trees in them that actually crash servers, so I might not want to do that one just yet. We got some tin. Safari net. Single use. These are pretty cool. So safari nets will actually let us capture mobs, kind of like a spawn egg. Like if I right clicked on the sheep, it would put it in the safari net, and then when I right click it again, it will actually place it down on the ground. So that's really cool. Iridium ore, I'm not sure what that's used for, but I think that's actually really valuable as far as industrial craft goes. Thaumium ingots, also really valuable. That's a really good find. Some iron and some copper. We got some more tin. A conduit probe, I'm not sure what that's used for. I would assume that we use these to build some other things later on. Oh, and some ender pearls, of course. After I just went out and looked for endermen for forever. Alright, so before we get too many mobs spawning out here, I want to go check out our last one nearby. If it has a chest, I'm not sure. And then we can go over to our alloy smelter, which is definitely finished by now, and we can finish up our charger. Yeah, so this one does have a chest. Cool. Anything cool? Common treasure. Click to open or click to trade. That's cool. Oh, nope. There's the wisp. That's what I was talking about. Maybe they just spawn at night? I'm not sure. But those are the things. Oh, God. Yep. Seems like they spawn at night. So that's what I was worried about with those things, is the Thaumcraft. Oh, and then there's an explosion. What is that? Hopefully that was just lightning. So the wisps are the things that I was worrying about at those Thaumcraft things, so I'll have to check that chest later on. It looks like they just spawn at night though, but those guys will zap you and they actually do a lot of damage, so I'm just going to avoid that for now. And let's go ahead and turn down the rain noise. That's a little too loud. Turn that down here. There we go. Should be able to hear it now. Alright, so we got our signalum ingots, so let's toss these in. I think it was these and an iron ingot in the center. Yep, cool. And then it was this with our machine frame and our hardened glass. That should give us our next highest machine frame there. Awesome. And I'm going to check for the charger. I don't remember the exact recipe for this guy. So we had our frame, the coils on the side, the capacitor on the bottom, and the eye on top. Alright. Let's get our coils on the side, machine frame, and then the eye of Ender, and I think the rest was Electrum. Yep, awesome. So, was he inside our base? I'm pretty sure he was. That's not good. As long as I don't look at him, though, it should be okay. So, as far as these go, all I had to do was put the alloy smelter on top of this furnace generator, and it sent the power to it. I didn't need any sort of cords. So let's see if that works with the charge pad here. Oh, that's a weird texture. I wonder if it lights up when it starts charging something. So I'm going to throw some coal in here, and it is producing power. It's throwing it into at least one of these here. Maybe both? It doesn't seem to be doing this one here. So, let me take these out of here, and I'll move our generator over to this one for now. I want to see if it can actually send power to this, and it should power anything right next to it. So if I put another piece of coal in here, it is producing power. Whoa! Yep. So it is doing something. That's cool. Interesting. I like that little particle effect that it does to show that it's working. That's really cool. So if I throw enough coal into here, it should charge it up over time, and then hopefully this will be able to charge our jetpack. Let's see, so it says 2,600 out of 25,000, but I don't see it using this charge. How did it get the 2,600 in the first place? Oh, maybe that's what the particle effects were doing. When I was standing in front of it, it was charging me? Oh, wow, that's really cool. Is that working? That's awesome. Very cool. So I don't even need to put the item into it. I can just stand in front of this thing and it'll charge me up. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. So now I have my jetpack. Awesome. Let's see, is it turned on? Yeah, it is. Cool. And it's set to hover mode. I don't remember all the hotkeys for it. That thing is really cool, though. That makes it so much easier than having to put all the items in. All I have to do is stand in front of it and it charges it up. That's so cool. And I think you could probably put it on the floor facing up, too. So, pretty awesome. We got our jetpack set up. It's what I've been wanting to do for a while now, although it doesn't have much fuel, but it'll do for the beginning. It'll really help in our exploration of our world, especially with the glider, which I should have down here so I don't accidentally go flying off the world again or going into lava or anything like that. So that's awesome. That'll help us out a ton. It's a great beginner piece for our world here. So I'm going to sleep off the night here and think about what we need to do next in our world, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, I think I'm going to go see if I can see what was in that ruin over there, the chest over there. Hopefully that wisp won't be there anymore. So let's see. Where was that one? It was over here. Okay. Let's see if we can get over here. But as far as things that we still need to do in our world, I think we're pretty set up now as far as starter items and things go. Are there any wisps? It seems okay. I don't hear anything either. Let's see if we can see what's in this chest now. So we have the treasure. Dark steel, so that apparently makes that armor that I'm wearing now. Another music disc. We got a bunch of copper. That's cool. A ring of protection. Runic shield +1. Huh. Iridium ore. Mundane lengthening catalyst. Wow. No idea what most of this stuff is for. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll help us a lot later on once we start checking out the other mod packs. I wonder, can I wear this? Let's see. So we have other armor slots here. Although I don't think any of these are for Thaumcraft specifically. Maybe this one is? Baubles? Does this work? Yeah, that seems to work. So if I leave, will it stay on me? Alright, well, I don't know what it does, but it's some sort of shield, so I might as well wear it. I'll try to find out what it does later on. But like I was saying, we have a really good start to our world now. We have some pretty good starter tools going, and I just got a pretty good sword. We got our jetpack and our glider, so that makes our traveling really easy. We have a decent starter for food. It's not the greatest. We have some planted crops over here at our base. But other than that, I think we're pretty close to... we just need to upgrade a couple items. Maybe upgrade some of our tools to be a little faster and stronger. And we're probably set to go looking to where we want to set up our main base at, which in this type of mod pack with all these really cool biomes and things is going to be really hard to pick out. But I think that's what we'll be focusing on towards next episode, since we're getting to the end of this one. So next episode we'll definitely be doing some exploration, looking for really cool spots to build, and we'll start building our base, which I'm really excited for with all of the options in this. The building options with the chisel and the carpenter's blocks and everything. Also, check this out. This makes exploration so easy now that I have a jetpack and a glider. So when I use the glider, it doesn't use my jetpack fuel, but the glider goes down slowly, but then I can just hold jump, go up a little bit, use a little bit of fuel, and just keep going. So this is going to make looking around much, much easier. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to be focusing on next episode. We'll be going around and starting our base, and then from there we'll be able to do a lot more with all of this mod pack, checking out the other mods, like the Thaumcraft and the Blood Magic Arts and all of the other mod packs in here. There are a ton. I think it was 160, so there's tons more to explore in this mod pack, and once we get our base set up, we can definitely start getting started on checking out all of those. So as far as this episode, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here. So thanks for watching. Have an excellent day, and see you later.